All right, up next, I'm going to show you some of my newest U.S. coin acquisitions. Picked up some really nice stuff. You know, the deals were just right, so I got them. Like, for example, this Seated Liberty dime right here. It's got a good color. It's not cleaned. You know, it's got plenty of detail. It's like an XF. All the drapery is still present on this one. And kind of a New Year's resolution is I'm trying to buy quality stuff and not have to force myself into anything that's been cleaned or altered. You know, the big market out there is like toned coins with some really pretty rainbows. I'm really not into that. So I just don't see the justification in paying twice the market value for a coin. This is an 1887 S. Okay, the S is right underneath the wreath, if you could see that. There we go. Well, we did have it. There. It's a nice coin. One of these days I'm going to score myself a proof of one of those. You know, I've seen them. I've always liked them. I like them with the really deep cameo contrast in relation to the high mirrored fields. So I picked up a couple of Civil War tokens, store cards. This is a 1863, heart of the Civil War during that time. Broas Pie Baker. It's got some really mad cracks in there. This one is in particularly higher condition because of the mint red that is protected in the devices. So these store cards, they borrowed the design of some of the more recognized U.S. coinage. You know, in this particular example, the Indian head set was one such design that was borrowed for these store cards. Now, I wasn't sure if you guys were aware back in the Civil War, a lot of our normal coinage, for example, large cents, small cents, anything that was produced during that time, were commonly hoarded. Okay, there was a big money fiasco, you know, a lot of unsettled things going on with the financial system during that time, where the actual individual merchants were minting, you know, their own coins, you know, so that way civilians, anyone can go into a store and buy bread, or they could, get a service from someone, you know, such as an undertaker. I've seen an undertaker token, you know, and I've also seen die sinkers. I've seen pharmacists. Yeah, there's a wide range. If you had a business, they even had some for alcohol, you know, various tokens. So that's what these are. Okay, this one's a pie baker, of course, in New York City. Okay, there's the reverse. It's got the clash of the Indian on the reverse, which is kind of cool, and it's just in good a shape as well. Okay, so there's that one. I've got a Philadelphia Central Fair. You got George Washington on the front of this one. Same time period, 1864. You know, this is how you paid your admission into the fair, is by way of this token, and the numbers and letters on the top designates the Fuld number. George Fuld was the utmost, you know, the foremost expert in Civil War tokens. So that's his attribution number. So I did a lot of research to get that. So this is a really nice example too. It's like an XF, maybe an AU, brown. Okay, there we go. 1864 Central Fair. And here's a couple of large cents, some really nice examples. Nothing molested or cleaned or retoned. 1847, unfortunately this one does not have the overdate, which is the 7/7. But you know, it's a nice VF example. No scratches of any sort. It's a nice, well-worn piece. You know, you can imagine having a few of these in your pocket during the time. Here's the 52. Now this is one of those anomaly coins, and I'll show you why. Because the front is so nice on this. You know, it's got regular wear, nice brownish color. But the reverse of it looks a lot worse than that. It looks like more of a fine coin. You know, it's got more crud in the devices. Okay, so that's 1852, and on this coin I picked it up because I noticed that there was just a slight little bit of doubling in the 2, and it might be a nice Newcomb variety. Couple more items, and I picked these up as the hallmark of the holidays. And my trip to the Carson City Mint with the family got me inspired to pick up a Carson City quarter. This one's already slabbed by PCGS, VF35. It's a 1876 Carson City. Okay, slabs are notorious for being very tough to video through. So I'm going to do my best. That's actually a good shot right there. Nice even wear. A little bit more wear on the leg and arms and boobies. You know, the high points of the design. And then the reverse. Very nice crisp. Eagle. You know, a lot of the feathers very evident. Still clear in this. And then you got the, you know, the 2 cc's at the bottom, which makes this a unmistakable minted coin from Carson City. That's absolutely amazing. I'm also thinking about getting the $50 version of that same year. Kind of put a typeset together of that year. And I got me a early commemorative. This is the 1937 Roanoke Island. There you got Sir Walter Raleigh on the obverse. I'm going to start using the terminology the way that it was intended. Very nice luster, you know, blast white. This one graded out at 64, but to be honest, it looks like a 65. I didn't see too many distracting marks that would knock it down to a 64. You know, maybe there was one right on the dress, the skirt area. And plus you got that black line that goes across, kind of like a tone. Maybe it's been sitting on something for a while. So that's a 1937 Roanoke. Magnificent coin. I picked this up along with the Carson City. So that's the second series in the video for the beginning of the year. Stay tuned. More to come. More to talk about. You know, we're going to get you guys involved in a little bit of a discussion in one of these videos. Kind of like a forum thread. And, you know, it's something new that I want to approach. You know, we're going to do some polls. See what's hot. See what's not. And hopefully that'll be some sort of like a upcoming motivator for future videos, future contests. I think you're really gonna like it. So thanks again for watching, and keep going. I got some more stuff for you.